That entire weather is like my favorite thing in the world. Rocco and I just sitting here, hanging out. All right, last week we talked rattlesnakes. This week we've got more biting critters.
That's right, ticks.
Ticks are everywhere this year.
Everywhere. And the thing that most people don't realize is they carry pathogens that can cause diseases in humans, like Lyme disease, Rocky Mountain spotted fever, other types and strains of spotted fever. So it's important that when you're walking in the foothills, when you get back, check yourself, check your clothing, check your dog to make sure that they don't have ticks on them. Now we went out and we found some products that are easy to use. So this is called a tickedoff.
Right.
And it's just a little device you can use to remove ticks. Now, some of the things, if you put your hand down, that's a high five signal for him. You put your hand in your pocket, he'll stop. So this tickedoff unit was really easy. Now, I used it on, when I took my dogs up, one of my dogs to get a tick on him. It's really easy to get the tick off. In this case, it has a little crevice in there where you can just slide it underneath the tick, and that way you don't have to touch the tick. You can actually slide it underneath between the dog's skin and the tick. It'll pop it right into this little scoop, and then you can throw it away, kill it, whatever.
The scoop is the cool thing about the tickedoff, because you can actually catch the tick, as opposed to, I have the tick key, and I know a lot of people that do that as well, but the tick then falls off, and you have to try and find it. You can get them off with tweezers, though,
You can get them off with tweezers, and so I pulled some information off the CDC website. One of the, or a couple of big myths are to put petroleum jelly on the tick.
Right.
Don't do that, because what happens, and also don't grab it by the body, because you could actually squeeze some of the fluids back into the human body or into the dog's body, which again could cause infection. If you're going to take it off and you don't have one of the tick combs, tick keys, or this new tickedoff device, use the tweezers and come from underneath the tick's head, close to the body. Then you can squeeze and lift it straight up. Always check for swelling within about a week. The CDC recommends checking for swelling, cleaning the area with soap, alcohol, iodine, whatever you have to really get that area clean.
And that's for the humans.
That's for the humans. Well, didn't say that for the dogs.
Where would be a good place to check for ticks? I mean, is there a general area? Well,
there's some of the areas, like I was looking inside the dog's ears. They'll crawl inside the dog's ears, up underneath their skin, underneath their legs here. Come here, bud. Right inside here where they're going to get caught in the folds of the skin. Same thing in the back legs. Now, a lot of people were finding them, as I was talking to people up on the foothills, they were finding them right in the center of the shoulders. So it's best to do a complete inspection of the dog so you can see them. And some of them are really small. So if you have a black dog like Rocco, you really got to spend the time to look through there. And you can see them here on the screen how small some of them are.
Yeah, there's what you are kind of looking for. All right, so if you find a tick, either on a person or a dog, what should you do once you remove it? I mean, is this something that you should see a veterinarian immediately? Is this...
According to the CDC, you're going to look for, on the humans, you're going to look for any swelling or redness or rash. If you see that, you want to see your doctor right away. For most ticks on dogs, it doesn't require a veterinarian, but if you're unsure, or if the tick is really swollen, or you see anything that was left over from the tick, I would definitely consult your veterinarian to see if there's anything that was embedded in the dog's skin.
For the most part, there isn't a lot of ways to really prevent this. I mean, I've seen the collars and things like that. And
you can use Frontline. The veterinarians have different products you can use that are once-a-month products that can go between the dog's shoulders, which is what I use with Rocco and with the rest of my dogs, but also flea collars. But really just inspecting that dog and making sure every time you come back from a walk that you're looking, because when your dog's running through the tall grass or into the sagebrush, there's a chance they're going to pick them up.
Again, another reason to keep your dog on the trail with you. Not going to be a lot of ticks on the trail under control. All right, I got to ask, Rocco, what is this?
This is his little raccoon that he found. We were on a walk. He
found and will not go anywhere without it?
Yeah, he's found stuff. I mean, we'll be out on a walk and we're playing at a park and nobody's around, and these things just appear. One time he brought me a leather glove that he carried around for weeks. We were walking, he found it at a construction site. Another time, he's found balls on walks before. It's like other dogs take him out and they leave him in the parks, and he finds them and he'll just carry it around. It's just he sleeps with it, and
Rocco,
he brings it up to us.
You're a very low maintenance dog. You just find your own toys. No going to Petco for you.
Saves me money.
All right, remember, you can get a hold of us and tell us what you have questions about when it comes to your four-legged friend. You can email us in the newsroom, news@kby2.com. You can get a hold of Jim directly, Jim Clausen at sitmeansit.com, and there's the telephone number on your screen. We would love to answer some of your questions about dogs, because I know when I got a dog, I went and bought that big, thick book, and I probably look things up every day. Why is my dog eating grass? Stuff like that. All right. Thanks, Jim, for coming in once again. Thank you, Rocco.